Excuse me? Hello?
Welcome to Avon and Somerset Police non-emergency line. Your Thank you for holding. One of our team members will be with you as soon as possible.
I need 4 police officers again tonight. Thinking that they could outpower me. 4 women, it's like, fuck off. And believe you me, I was polite to them. Calling them slags, tarts and fucking coronets. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. What are you gonna do? You have to suckle for the inspector, aren't you, you slag? That's what I was doing, I was fucking running them down that fucking pathway. Exactly the way that I do. Oh yeah. I've had another police visit for a fucking, you know what I mean, welfare check. 4 police officers around my door again, and I'm about to phone the Avon and Somerset Police because I am going to complain about it again. And I'm telling you what, those officers are like in a little niche that they could possibly start injured by harassing
We
me.
are sorry about the wait. Our team are helping other callers right now. We have 2 options for you. Firstly, you can continue to hold and wait to speak to a call handler. Or, if you've not already done so, you may prefer to visit our website at www.avonandsomerset.police.uk, where you can find advice and also contact us online.
This is what mass reporting does. This is how effective that they are. Visit number 9. I must admit that last time I went down armed to the teeth. And the scary thing is I could have killed all 4 of them without a fucking blink. A group of poisonous bastards. I haven't even reported to the police what's been happening over the last few days. I'm waiting until I get enough because I don't want to overload them. I know what it's like. because it is at these points where you need to know how I'm acting, what I'm doing positively to stop these bastards, to ensure that you know I'm on.
Thank you for holding. One of our team members will be with you as soon as possible.
Fresh complaint and harassment by the police. And whoever you poisonous bastards were, my God, your day is coming. I swear to God, your day is coming. So I'm gonna ruin you. I'm committed. I am gonna ruin every single man, Jack, fucking one of you. How dare you? You disgusting evil bastard. Sending units out here again. 9th time. Bastards. They won't be sent again. It's more than sick. Trying to turn around and say that I've got discombobulated mind and I ought to be sectioned, and you saw what I did. You're gonna have to suck off a sergeant to ever get a promotion. That is one of the best ones I've ever did. Oh my God, why did I react like that? I do though. Oh, never mind. That is the I do not give a fuck cauldron that you face with me. It's like, yeah, go. Go. God help any of you that turn up at my door. I swear to fucking God, I will destroy you. All of you. Man, woman. Fuck. Fucking hell, I don't give a flying fuck. I will do.
We appreciate you've been waiting some time now, and thank you for your patience. The team know you are waiting, and will be with you as soon as they finished helping other callers.
Really?
Thank you for continuing to hold.
You're thanking me for continuing to hold.
Evening, Somerset Police, how can I help?
It's an update on my complaint, really.
Okay, what was the reference for that?
I'm not entirely sure because I haven't got it to hand.
That's okay. When you complained, was it on
Could
the
you
number that
possibly
you're on
just
now?
pass me through?
Pardon?
Could you possibly just pass me through, please?
Pass you through to who?
Control.
This is the control room. I'm a call handler.
Are you control, are you? Portishead?
Yeah.
Portishead?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then. Yeah, I'm a former one of those, alright? Could I possibly
Pardon?
I'm one of your former officers. Could I possibly be put through, please?
Be put through to who?
To the evaluation of my complaint, if that...
That's no problem. So you've got through to the control room, and I can certainly do that for you. What I'm going to do is just have a look and see if I can find the complaint and see what's happening with it, alright?
Well, I've just had other police officers at my door this evening. Yeah, and I'm about to make a complaint against the Chief Constable of Avon and Somerset Police again for further harassment of my person.
Okay. Well, so would you like to make a new complaint?
Yeah, absolutely. Against the Chief Constable of Avon and Somerset Police, if you wouldn't mind.
That's absolutely fine. Let me pop that through for you.
Yeah.
Can I take a postcode just so I can get the log going?
Bravo Sierra 130 Alpha. I'd like to actually tell you at this point, and I should have lawfully warned you earlier, that under the Telecommunications Act of 1985, your voice is actually now here being recorded and it's being broadcast live over Facebook.
That's okay.
Good.
What number are you on that street?
131, mate. Now, I'm sick of bullshit reports about my mental health. Yeah. Piss sick of them. I'm piss sick of pigs coming up to my door. I mean, the last lot that come up, which was earlier on, yeah, I called one a cunt, yeah, and I accused one of never being able to make a sergeant unless they sucked off the inspector. I used to wear a uniform, that's how much disdain I have for your uniform right now. I keep on having, no, you're victimising me through bollocks reports. Yeah, I've been threatened with a machete. It's proven, in fact, against me, which is there in their hearts, and it's been displayed over this social media. Yet, I'm sat here 4 weeks afterwards, after I've been threatened by a machete, and you don't seem to still be able to arrest the person that's done it, or arrest the individuals that are around it. Okay, now can I promise you something? The next police officer that turns up at my door, I'm going to knock them the flying fuck out.
Okay, well that is a threat to the
No,
police.
no,
On a
no, I
recorded
don't
line
give
to
a
the
flying
police, so I
fuck.
would advise
You
against
are
that.
abusing me. You're the ones that are abusing me by these bullshit
Okay.
visits.
In terms of the complaint
Nah,
this evening,
mate,
then, what
I'm sick turning up
Right.
at my door.
Would you like
I'm absolutely fucking pig sick of pigs turning up
Right.
at my door
I'm
when I
happy
have
to take this
reported.
complaint, but if you
Excuse
continue to be
me.
abusive,
Excuse
I can put you
me.
through to the abuse line, alright?
Excuse me.
Would you like
I
to take
have
this complaint?
reported
'Cause I'm happy
abuse
to take
beyond
it, but
the
I'm not going to
scale
take
that
abuse.
you do not understand. Yeah? I've asked you and I've begged you to take these people's devices that I've reported. Yet you have not gone round to their doors and acted in one single sense.
Okay. In terms of
And
this
do you know
evening
what
and this complaint,
I hate the fucking... I'd like to make that as an absolute fucking statement. Because this is the 9th time they've come around to my door and tried to section me.
so what happened
Oh,
this
one
evening
of
in
the
terms of
people's
making this
reports
complaint?
from Timbuktu, for as far as I know, and my original report, which is still active now, demands you to take these people's devices. Person that I've reported from the beginning of April. These false reports on me that they're sending police around to me, sort of worried about my mental health. They're not worried about my mental health when they're fucking posting pictures of my daughter, are they?
Who's posting pictures
And
of
they
your
threatened
daughter?
it, and actually, most recently, I've had Laura Cooper come to my door. Yeah?
Have you reported that
And
with
I
her?
will, no, I haven't yet, I'm reporting it now. But I'm going to warn that woman and I'm going to warn you. Yeah? You have failed to protect my property. You have failed to protect me from these trolls.
Okay, well,
You
if
have
you're
failed
saying
me in
that
every
is okay.
single bastard sense.
Right,
And
I
you
can't
failed
take this complaint if
children
you're screaming at
along
me and I can't
with it.
understand. Okay. If me and not let me take the complaint, then I'm not going to be able to take it, alright? So are you willing to have a conversation with me so I can log this?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what we'll do is we can take this complaint and then we can take the log about this female called Laura who's threatening to come to your address, because you say that you haven't told the police about
Laura
that.
Cooper, no, I haven't told the police about that yet, but
Okay.
she reckons he's
So
going to
what
come
we'll do
around
is-
here.
okay.
But I promise you, I will kill her stone dead if she ever attempts that feat. And anybody that attempts to approach my door, that is my promise to you. And I want to avoid this. Furthermore,
When did Laura...
yesterday.
What did she say?
Basically, she's part of this troll group which are victimising rape victims, child abuse victims, and I'm a paedophile hunter, right? Yeah? And she's a major part of a system which I reported back in April. On exactly what they were doing and exactly what they were about. A guy called Wayne Ritchie and a guy called Kevin Ashley, who actually phoned you up a couple of days ago. This is all fresh complaint, right? claiming to be appalled about his profile being cloned. Yeah, which is something which their team do. And then go and threaten me with the rape of my 26-year-old daughter. She's 26 years old this month, and Waldrum threatened to go out and hunt her down. Yeah, and find her and have words with her.
Did you report this to the police?
I'm reporting it now.
Okay. When did he say that?
Days ago.
Did he say it face to face or over the phone or online?
He basically said it over live.
Online.
Yeah, he's also threatened to visit my house to threaten me and my person.
Is that Laura?
No, that's Kevin Ashley too.
And Kevin
It's
Ashley
both
said
of
he was
them.
going to come to
And
your
I
house.
promise you they'll die here. I will promise you they will die here. And this is what I want to avoid. Do you understand? I'm not the one with the mental health problems, alright?
Okay, but I do have to advise you, you're on our recorded line.
I'm telling you that your lack of, I mean, basically, over 4 weeks ago, or nearly 4 I've been threatened with the machete attack. And the person that's still, the is still walking free, and you've done absolutely fuck all about it. These are just leaving these gaps open for them to do it even further. And it's down to your lack of action. It's down to your lack of action that all this is happening. Do the police know about the person who threatened you with a machete? Oh, but absolutely, yeah. Yes, the police even come here and took the recording of that, my darling. They really did. Yeah, so if you think that I don't think that my life is under threat, I do. And I will defend it. Come hook or by crook, by hell or by thunder or by earthquake, I will destroy these people if they have the temerity to come to my door. And I'm calling you to avoid this circumstance.
What circumstance?
That they come to my door and there are dead bodies on my lawn. That's how serious I am about these fuckers. They're abusing children. I don't hold any truck with that.
Okay.
They threatened to come to my door. Nah. They threatened to hurt me. They threatened me with a machete. What do you think I'm going to do to them? I'm going to fucking kill them. I will.
What I'm going to do is obviously take a report that they've been threatening this. So the police don't know, you haven't told the police before that Kevin Waldrum is saying that he's going to hunt your 26-year-old daughter down. Is that right?
That's correct. And I've already sent an email to an officer stating that. I think I've done that anyway. But that's absolutely correct.
Okay. Alright then, can I take your email address for this first complaint?
I am live on Facebook. It's Simon G, and it is my alternative. My Hunter account is absolutely barred from me because they actually falsely accused me of having child sexual abuse images on my phone just to stop me talking about their troll group. I've been without my devices for 2 months now. I am going to be suing Avon and Somerset Police. Yeah?
Pardon?
I'm going to be suing Avon and Somerset Police. I think you are a bunch of idiots.
Okay, well that's not very nice to say to me.
No, you couldn't navigate yourself through it, you know what I mean? You couldn't navigate anything. I mean, when I was in uniform, do you know what? All those years ago, nearly 30 years ago,
I can't carry on taking this complaint if you keep verbally abusing me, so I will have to to end the call.
No, I'm not
I've just asked
abusing
what
you.
your name
I'm
is.
not abusing you. I'm just telling you how things were different when I wore that uniform. You know, that's all I'm informing you
Okay.
of.
Can I take your name?
Because my name is Christy Simon Gerald Pereira. My date of birth is the 27th of October 1973. I live at 131 Croscombe Drive in Hartcliffe in Bristol.
What year?
27th of the 10th, 1973.
73.
Now, are you going to allow these people to continue abusing children, or are you actually going to step up? Right, yeah? Investigate my fucking proper claims and do something about it, because I've sent you over 20 CRN numbers which purport to be from the same people or the same gauge which I'm attacking now, and I've got to attack them because, my God, if I relent, I'm fucked.
Okay, well, I'd imagine if it is part of an ongoing investigation, then we are doing just that. Everything we can in terms of investigating that, alright?
All I want to know, yeah? Because I am perfectly sane and I want this to be put onto record. Why the fuck are you sent 5 world in the last 15 weeks? Yeah, and you go, oh yeah, don't give me any bullshit. Yeah, you've been no, excuse me, right? Right, I've told you, and I've had a recording of somebody threatening me with a machete. Nothing's done. And then at the same point, and this is what's batshit stupid. You send us for welfare checks because they want me to get sectioned because I'm telling the truth about them, and they don't want my fucking testimony to be solid. Right? So that's why they're doing it. Now, I am going to uphold Raven and Somerset, and I'm aiming this at the police commissioner and the chief of Raven and Somerset Police, and it will be a fresh complaint. You're victimising me unfairly. You're visiting my house at unsociable hours unfairly. When you do not have personal protection equipment on you, and you never have. You've raided my house under some false assumption that I've got child sexual abuse images on my devices. You've taken everything away from me. You know, I'm having a wee now, sorry. But you'll respond to a bullshit complaint that I'm mentally ill and I need sectioning, and you'll send your officers around there like that. Like it's a job. Are you still there? Fucking wankers. There you go, I lost contact. I didn't give a fuck either. I ain't gonna call them back. That's how I deal with police officers. Imagine how I'm gonna deal with you. You fucking bunch of fucking inbreds. I was calling them sluts and slugs and everything down that fucking pathway. Oh yeah. Because Because I knew I could get away with it. Because I know English law. And I called them every fucking name under the sun, trust me. I even turned around to one of them and said, right, and this is the absolute fucking truth of the matter. I said, and you're going to have to suck off an inspector before you'll ever make sense. And it's like, wow, did that come out of my mouth? It did. Yeah, it did. And you think I'm backwards and coming forwards? Watch that back, and watch that fucking live back. That was funny. Fuck off that. Anyway, at least I've issued the warning. I'm going to attack the police the next time they come to the door exactly the way that they, yeah? Fuck them. Weave through 4 policemen. Yeah. I've had harder sneezes. And that's what you don't get. That's what you just fucking do. I'm glad you don't get it. I am very glad you don't get this about me. Kev does. He's a fellow assassin. Kev knows what assassination's about. Right? He does. Sorry, mate. Thought I'd better tell him. Who's coming to visit me next week? Oh, lo and behold. A tutor of mine. I call him Chef. I love him to bits. And that fucker can put me on my ass in a New York minute. I love him to bits. He might look old and slow, but fucking hell, don't. He's worse than I am. I'm not saying something. That's fucking. Oh dear. I'm just one of the few people that I can say that are cleverer than me. long time ago. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, seriously. He's good. And we both turned the path to righteousness, so don't worry. They're not those twisted individuals of yesteryear. We're still as effective, but we're not those twisted individuals anymore. Sorry, Kev, for destroying it. You mad cunt. At the two of us, yeah. Am I afraid of Kev, or is Kev afraid of me? I'll tell you this much. No, I'm scared of him. Fuck that. He would chew me up and spit me out in a New York minute. He's the fastest man I've ever faced. Knocked me on my arse without a question. And that fucker, you know, he knows I ask questions, and I know we spar from time to time, but Spar the undefeatable. He's undefeatable, and yeah, he's knocked the flying crap out of me several times. It's fine. If I learnt anything, yeah, actually, how to get hit properly and absorb it. That is all that cunt can dish out. Punishment. Did I get up? Of course I did. I have to have the good grace to do that. I don't mind being knocked on my arse, provided it's from somebody that's worthy of doing it. Beyond that, it's sinful. I won't accept it, and you'll never achieve it. That's it. That is fucking it. But then I go into thick, this is where Kev and I depart again. It's like I go into sick boy. And Kev does not want to suffer sick boy. It's the only part of me that he actually sort of go, hang on. No, you've got the sick part of you, yeah, I can see it. It's not something that you ought to evoke very easily. It's nothing that I want to get out of the hutch. It's like I'm trying to keep it there. It's working, I'm fine. I'm fine. More than fine. Yeah, I just talked to a load of police officers exactly like. Yay! I don't want to bagsy anybody to say whether you would ever react the way I did. Yeah, I doubt if you would ever have a reaction like that towards the police. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck off. That was special. Browning, yeah, that's Richie. Wayne Browning Richie, yeah? Because his father didn't want him on his birth certificate, so that's why he's got the middle name Browning, yeah? Because his father doesn't want anything to do with him, that's why he's got the middle name Browning, yeah? Even his father forsaken Wayne Ritchie. He probably realised what a vile cunt he'd be in adult life and probably dropped him right there, right then. You vicious little git. You think you can take me out, Richie, do you? Do you actually think you can take me out? Are you going to, perhaps, burden up the threats of coming to my door and threatening me, yeah, in person? You know, you dead set on that? Are you dead set on that? Are you? Because I will fucking end you. No ifs, no buts, no candy and nuts, no Merry Christmas. It will be your end, alright? So fuck off. You dirty, horrible. I mean, we got to talk about Wayne Whitley, about him making indecent images of children and sharing them that he hasn't yet been convicted of, but I know he's about to get convicted of it. You know, so this is Wayne Browning and Wayne Ritchie or whatever the fucking hell. Yeah. Apparently his father's name was Browning, which is why his mother named him Browning. Because his father didn't want anything to do with him. And his mother wanted him to have an identity. I mean, Christ almighty. It must have been tough, Wayne. Really tough that your father didn't even want to know you. He probably was quite ashamed of what he spat out at the end. And probably, more to the point, who he spat it out into. You know? I mean, at the end of the day, to produce such an aberration of human form would require a special set of circumstances. Oh my God, son, you've aced it. You've owned that fucking... I'm gonna rip the lot of you in two. Every single one of you bastards that have decided to go after other people's kids, that's it. I'm getting after you. Ninth visit from the police tonight. You saw how I treated them, and that's exactly how I'll treat. Well, I won't treat you like them. Yeah, those four walked off. Those four flooded down my path again. Yeah, and I was catcalling them and calling them cunts all the way down. Yeah, they were police officers. Now, I'm going to give you an analogy here. You come to my door, right? And the way that I was beating those police officers down, yeah, and the amount of insults I flew, you know, by that time I would have put you on the floor and have kicked you in the head several times to make sure you wouldn't move again, ever. And I'd fuck you up in other ways. I don't care. I'll make sure that it's the biggest mistake you've ever made in your entire life to come and attack me. You saw that? You saw that just now, early on tonight. Fuck you. Calling real police officers sluts and slags and God knows what right there on that live. You're probably gonna have to suck the fucking inspector off to get a fucking sergeant's promotion. I mean, my God. That's how angry I got. But believe you me, you know what I mean, that anger, when that spite, that was a bit of a weird spite, but yeah. That's what you're dealing with. I am literally like the Frankie Boyle of hunters. It's like, yeah. Are you really that sick? But instead of Frankie Boyle having it, I'll close you down with it. You think you're funny. Jesus. I'll show you what funny is. And I'll show you what funny does. Because the amount of damage I'm about to do to you is absolutely unprecedented. In a lawful means, if I have to go through unlawful means, you're fucked. I have to make that abundantly clear. If this doesn't work, I'm going to get you. Me. And some of you will ask the question, can I ever be able to walk again? Such is my spite of you. Or talk again, some of you deserve your fingers cut off. Taking the piss out of 4-year-old kids being raped, I mean, how can you ever quantify that as a good thing to do? There's only one good thing that I know that I need to do. I need to wipe you out. Completely, utterly, destroy you. If it only takes me to do that, then I will do it. You know, I'm getting reports in sort of like some teams are bribing nonsense and getting money. What else am I getting? It's just this ream of bullshit. It's like, and then you've got the question on the other side, what the fuck are they doing? When I go in for a conviction, I go in for a conviction, that's it. That's all. It ain't none of this bullshit that's going on around you and all around this. You know what I mean? I've not taken notice of this until I was made to take notice of it. Otherwise, I'd still be decoying and maybe, I doubt if I would, I'd just passed it over to the police, yeah. I wouldn't have stung either, just for the sake of their family. But I dropped 2 nonces because the way that these people were behaving, and that is, if you ask any decoy, ask any single one of us, what would make you drop a decoy phone? It's like most of them would say nothing. Every single one of my compatriots, every single one of these battalions, yet they still got you believe them. You got them believing that you still admire that preclusion, and you never start on the hunter. You advise him. You tell him if he done something. You have done so. The fact is that those team leaders walked away without realising that I've told them off. And that is the art of me. You can't match it, you can't emulate it, you can't do fuck all with it. Because despite your protestations, you can never ever be me. You can never be that person that stabbed a paedophile in 2006, so I don't expect you to be. I'll close down that child sex ring in 2012 without actually stabbing anybody. All that took was a springing right hook. I've proven it. I've got more balls than all of you. Yourself. In evidence. First thing outnumbered. Potentially to my mind 10 to 1. Worked out it was 20. How did I handle it? Boom. I had to keep her isolated, I had to keep it under control. Did I do that correctly? Yes, I did. Second thing, fuck off. Yeah, that was really, really, really rotten. I'd even give myself 1 out of 10, and I'll only give myself a 1 out of 10 for fucking bravery for doing it in the first fucking place. Because none of you would walk up to a door on Christmas Day and, excuse me, your son's a paedophile. This is the second that you wouldn't do it. You would not do it. I did though. I was about that, then I walked the marathon to do it. And then you go, oh yeah, he's this and he's that. Fuck you. I'm more hardcore than any of you. Nobody, well, Mags did actually. Mags earned a Victoria Cross, and I'm proud of her, and I patted her on the back. It's like, well done. I'm so proud of that girl. She earned a VC, just like I have. I mean, if you really think about it, who the fuck tumbles into targets by themselves? There's me, and there's nobody else, is there? Nobody. Nobody. When I strike, what is it? It's me. That's it. And you think you've got a chance. You think you've got a gate that you can go through my garden. That is impossible. I will destroy you. Mark my words here. Mark them now. I will destroy you for what you've tried to do to me. With that last visit, 4 police officers again. The recording's there. Are you still that sure that you're going to come after me? I've sent police officers crying away from my door. Look at the last event. Look at it. And that's what you face in me. Defiance. Pure will. That's it. That's what I need. Pure will and defiance. If I don't have those, I'm lost. If I don't have revenge, I'm lost. If I don't have any part of my makeup, I'm lost on this attack. But they're all there. And I intend to make use of them. And I'm almost looking at this as a third person me. Instead of me, which is psychologically a little bit fucked up as well. But I'm going to flow with that. Because I promise you, I'm going to ruin your lives. I will. No effing it. No being it. Just doing it. And the weapon of choice is honesty. It's my sabre. I'm marching to your lines with my best sword, and I'm going to fucking destroy you. And these scalps won't be even counted on my nonce score list. I don't know how I'm gonna list you, I really don't. But it ain't gonna be under anything normal. I'm horrified at what these people have been printing about other people's kids. And it's also discombobulating when they're posting pictures of my own. And then Ashley threatens to come after my daughter. I tell you what, Ashley. The biggest mistake of your entire fucking life. I swear to God. And you, Richie, too. In every elemental sense, I am going to destroy your platform. For lies and deceits that you've been naming innocent people as paedophiles. Oh, God. That fucker thinks he's safe. Not from me. He reckons he's untouchable, but believe you me, he ain't. I mean, if I faced him, which I hope I don't, he'd never be the same again. And hopefully he won't be able to type or speak either. Such is my aim. That's my aim, that's my raison d'etre. Ashley, well done. And that little cunt that decides that he thinks it's a good idea to make sexual abusive images of children. Well done, you fucker. I'm going to destroy you. I am going to destroy you. No excuses. I have to, it's my duty. That's all it is. God asked me to heed a call and I heeded it. And I started hunting paedophiles. I'm 22 for 2. I might be 23 for 2 very shortly. You will not beat me. Promise you. You'll never beat me. I'm about to destroy you. And a lot of you deserve death. And thank God I am not visiting that upon you. Open up from there. Capable, yes. Willing, yes. Will I do it? Yeah. Yeah, I would. I ain't hiding anything from you anymore. They want to come after me, I'll ruin every single one of them. With the hope that they can't breed in the future. In any sense of realm that we live in. The most puzzling question is why? 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 I'm going to go and lie down there and I'm going to try and work it out whilst I'm watching something inane, funny or stupid on my iPad or on this phone. I know I'm right though. I know I'm right. And that's the unbelievable thing. I know I'm right. And to those ends and to those horizons, then I present to you myself today.